Hey guys, today we are going to do an activity experiment called dancing spaghetti. It's not really going to dance, but it's going to look like it's going to dance. So let's show you what you need. Okay, so the materials that you need for this are obviously spaghetti. You need baking soda, our favorite reactant, with some vinegar. You're going to need a tall glass that is filled about 3/4 full with water, and then a spoon so that you can do some mixing. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to put the baking soda, and I didn't really pre-measure it. I just kind of threw a bunch in there. So you're going to put it into the cup of water and you are going to stir it until it's completely dissolved. Okay, so we added the baking soda to the water and we actually had a scientific error, experimental error. We added too much to start and it meant that the baking soda was super thick and it made the water white. So then when we retried it, we said, all right, let's add a little bit of baking soda at a time, stirring in between each one that we added, because you want to make sure that it's still clear that you're going to be able to see what's happening inside the glass. So our next step, which Angela is going to do, is we are going to break up the pieces of spaghetti and add them to our water and baking soda mixture. Okay, so we have added our pieces of spaghetti into the cup. You want to make sure that the spaghetti is pretty small. This is actually even a little bit too big because we want to make sure that they're going to be light enough that they're going to be able to travel in the water. So our next step is going to be, we're going to add the vinegar and we're going to add it really slowly. That way it doesn't explode, because as Mikey mentioned before off camera, we are talking about the fact that baking soda and vinegar together makes a really great explosion. But in this case, we don't want it to make an explosion. We want it to have it be a slow reaction. So Elsie is going to add our vinegar and then we will watch what happens. Okay, so this was a good lesson in trial and error. We have just tried, as you can tell by the mess in front, to have the right amounts of baking soda and vinegar. And we just couldn't seem to get the right amounts until now. So we finally got them to dance. I think the key is to make sure that you don't have a lot of spaghetti in there. But what's happening right now is the baking soda and vinegar react, which causes the fizz, which is carbon dioxide gas. And when it makes the fizz, the pieces of spaghetti are getting the bubbles onto them. And when they get light enough, when they have enough gas, they're actually going up to the top. And then when the bubbles pop, they come back down. So that is what is making our spaghetti dance. But again, have fun with it. Try different things. Be wary because it probably will make a little bit of a mess if you keep adding extra vinegar and baking soda, but it's definitely fun. So worth the mess. Enjoy your dancing spaghetti.